Climate Records presents By Request 10 original songs by the original artists, featuring Greg Klima.
Give your heart a shot of Novocaine. Don't feel anything, nothing gonna get to you.
Greg Klima.
I've got coffee, got weed, everything that I need. Who needs you?
Greg Klima.
You don't rock and roll like you used to. You don't rock and roll like you used to.
And who could forget Greg Klima?
In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair.
All this can be yours for $9.99. Available at Bandcamp.
It's happy hour. I'm happy. Are you happy? The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I woke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I will always love you and make you happy. If you would only do the same. If you should leave me for another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I will always love you, make you happy. If you would only do the same. Now if you should leave me for another, you'll regret it all someday. You told me once me sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. No, please don't take my sunshine away. It's happy hour. It's a Friday. It's not just any Friday. It's Band Camp Friday. Anybody out there with me tonight? Let's find out. The chat is waiting for new messages, is what it says. I guess everybody's out doing 4th of July stuff here on the 3rd of July. I was noticing there wasn't a whole lot of activity. Hello. Is anybody out there? Did I spell it right? I did. Okay. Boom. So it is happy hour. I've recently learned how to make a chocolate martini. So I did. If you're going to learn how to make one, you may as well make one in time for happy hour. These are a little too easy to drink. I could go through these rather quickly, which is why this one's been sitting on the floor for the last 20 minutes or so. All right. Well, I don't know how it sounded like my promo at the top of the show. It sounded like my promo was kind of choppy. I hope the sound right now isn't choppy. I understand that maybe the promo might have been, Lori's out there. You never sent me a request. I'm not sure what to play. Oh, you know, this might have come up once upon a time. I don't know if I can do this on the electric guitar or not, but I'm going to give it a try. Let's see. From the Driver album. I bet anything you're a hard kisser. I bet you put your lips right through mine. Take the breath right out of my lungs. You sweet seductive serpentine. One night with you, I know I would never be the same. I bet anything you're a hard kisser, and I don't even want to know your name. And you could have me walking on my knees to your door. Oh yeah, I know, like every other lusting man before. Let's just say, for argument's sake, I put the make on and you take the bait. Don't wanna see a misty look in your eyes. I'm not inviting you to go look at a sunrise. I'm not the kind you want to dismiss for some baby-toothed mama's little well-wisher. No, think of me as a man on a mission. I bet anything you're a hard kisser. And you could have me walking on my knees to your door. could be everything ever dreamed. Only one way we can know for sure. I bet anything you're a hard kisser. I bet you put your lips right through mine. Here's a key and a number to my door. Why don't you come up and see me sometime? That was a silent pick slide. It's rare. You don't get a lot of those, but I just did it because I can. Hard Kisser from the Driver album. Aaron, you responded we're way out there. I think the common response would be we're all here because we're not all there. Anyway, hope everybody's doing all right. It's the 3rd of July. I have a friend named Jim who says if the 4th of July is Independence Day, the 3rd of July is Dependence Day. He's probably out somewhere right now celebrating Dependence Day, hanging his British flag, the Union Jack, and enjoying Dependence Day. Happy Dependence Day, everybody. It's a good one. I'm wearing my original Moccasin Creek Festival shirt. Moccasin Creek would have happened in June had there not been a global pandemic, so that didn't go on this year. But I've played every Moccasin Creek so far, and this here's a shirt from the first one. Let's see if I can get it in the shot. There you go. See the number 1 right there? There you go. Hey there, Jeff. So I figured I'd just come on. It's Friday. I got nothing going on. I've reached out to a couple people. I don't know. Everybody's socially distanced. So here I am. It's Band Camp Friday. For me, this has been a slow Band Camp Friday. I've had a couple others that have been much more productive, lucrative even. But this one, it's been slow going, and I thought maybe I should go on and play some songs. I just put out a new album called By Request Volume 1. I put it together from songs that everybody requests when I do these live streams. And this one has proven to be one of the most popular songs that you can request. And it's on the By Request Volume 1 album, done on the acoustic guitar on the recording. Here I'm going to play it on this Stratocaster that I recently come around to having on my lap. I'll tell you more about that later on. My name is Stan, I'm a man, I have a flat on the east side because that's where it's at. I like to come home in the evening and rest my bones, maybe talk on the telephone or send out some emails. Facebook.com/socialclimber. Thank you. And I like to rest my derriere in my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. My favorite hobby is minding my own business. What the other people in my apartment building do in their living room, well, it don't confront me none. I just turn up my stereo machine, slip out of my blue jeans and shake my booty. Hey, when I'm not dancing in my underwear, you'll find me sitting in my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. I'm not a complicated complicated guy. I like to keep things simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to keep things simple. I've had a pretty good life, I guess. Might even say that I've been blessed, 'cause I found ecstasy to which nothing else compares. In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. My name is Stan. Hey Stan, I'm a man. I have a flat on the east side because that's where it's at. That's where his flat is at. I like to come home every evening and rest my bones. Maybe turn on the television, crack open a cold one, and watch the WWE. Every now and then I have to get up to go to the Frigidaire, but then I get right back in my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. I'm not a complicated guy. I like to keep things simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to keep things simple. I've had a pretty good life, I guess. Might even say that I've been blessed, 'cause I found ecstasy to which nothing else compares. In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. Beanbag chair. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Kind of enjoying the day. Been talking to the plants. That'll do good things for your head. They're great listeners, plants. I recommend talking to your tomatoes. Talk to the potatoes. Talk to the arugula. I got some awesome arugula. I don't want to brag or nothing, but you should see my arugula. That's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it right there. Okay. Always thought I would sound all right playing a Stratocaster guitar. I'll have to tell you more about it later on. Don't want to tell you everything up front in the show, and then later you check out and you're like, okay, I know about the Stratocaster. Why do I need to watch anymore? Now I'm enticing you to stick around later to find out why I've got a Stratocaster on my lap. That's what I'm doing. How's the get rich quick scheme going? I put an ad on Facebook the other day and they rejected it. And when I dug through the reason why, they said it violated their rules and regulations, their code of ethics. Because, you know, Facebook, #1 in the world when it comes to codes of ethics. And apparently they thought my little ad for my album on Bandcamp was a get rich quick scheme. When you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, nothing like a folkie who's been at it for 25 years to really rev up the engine. Anyway, today is Bandcamp Friday. If you haven't purchased any of my music anytime recently, Bandcamp waives their revenue share when they do these Bandcamp Fridays. And today potentially is the last one. I emailed them about a month ago saying, like, so after July, are you going to keep the promotion thing going? And they said, at this moment, we don't have any plans to continue it, but we don't know. So it could be the last Bandcamp Friday. They might continue it. They haven't said yet, publicly, privately. But yeah, Bandcamp Friday is happening right now until midnight Pacific time. And I got a brand new album up there. The bunnies think my kale is very great. It's wabbit season. I don't know that I actually want to kill a wabbit. Honestly, I don't want to, but I want to intimidate them. I want them to go somewhere else and hunt for kale. They're eating all my kale. I put some of it in a little cage, but the stuff that I can't get to because of rocks, they're devouring it. None for Greg. my neighbors, my very kind neighbors who I have a nice relationship with, talking over the fence and whatnot, they've seen the dilemma that I have with the rabbits, and they recently got a community, what do you call that, CSA, right, community supported agriculture, and they had way more kale than they needed, and they gave me a bouquet of kale. How very kind of them. Let's see, I should play another one from the brand new album, By Request Volume 1. Hopefully that means there'll be a Volume 2 and a Volume 3. We'll see how things go with Volume 1. And then we'll make up our minds later on. What's another song that I put on there that I could play on this electric guitar? Let me see. Trying to go through the songs in my brain. Oh, I bet you this one works. Oh, yeah. Well, Franny, if this is the first you've heard about it, then you are obviously not on my email list, because I went on and on about it. Anybody that is not on my email list, there's a sign up for my newsletter on my Facebook page, facebook.com/socialclimate. Look on that left-hand side, there's a GK newsletter. Sign up and I'll keep you posted on stuff. Like get-rich-quick schemes. You don't rock and roll like you used to. You don't rock and roll like you used to. You don't want to do the twist. You got a new dance, it goes like this. You don't rock and roll like you used to. You don't rock and roll like you used to. You don't want to jump and shout. You just want to sit and pout. You don't rock and roll like you used to. You don't rock and roll like you used to. You yell and curse and shake your fist. I'd rather play a song that'll get me kissed. You don't rock and roll like you used to. Woo-hoo! 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 I never did get the whole techno thing. What do it mean if it ain't got that swing? Emo is dark, heavy metal is fast. It might work for some, but I think I'll pass. You don't rock and roll like you used to. Woohoo! are the days when the ox fall down. Pick up the yoke and plow the field around. Gone are the days when the ladies say please. Gentle Jack Jones, won't you come to me? Brown-eyed women and red grenadine. The bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. 1920, when he came to the bar, drank to the dregs of the whiskey jar. 1930, when the wall caved in, made his way selling red-eyed gin. Brown-eyed women and red grenadine. Bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Jones gave birth to twins 2 times over, and the rest were sins. She raised 8 boys and only I went bad. I didn't get the lickings that the other ones had. Brown-eyed women in red grenadine. The bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Tumble down shack, Bigfoot County. Snowed so hard that the roof caved in. Delilah Jones went to meet her God, and the old man never was the same again. Daddy made whiskey, and he made it well. Cost $2, and it burned like hell. I cut hickory for to fire that still. Drink down a bottle and be ready to kill. Brown-eyed women in red grenadine. Bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Gone are the days when the ox fall down. Pick up the yoke and plow the field around. Gone are the days when the ladies say please. Gentle Jack Jones, won't you come to me? Brown-eyed women in red grenadine. Bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Yes, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Little Grateful Dead music for you. Hey there, Cindy. Been loving all the photos of you dressing up and parading around the neighborhood. Cheers me up every time. Here's to you. It's a happy hour. Let's put hour in quotes. I don't know. I might go longer than an hour. Never can tell. But no cover charge. All ages. Pets welcome. Pants optional. BYOB. Got me one of them fancy chocolate martinis that you've been reading about on the internet. And I'm here in particular because it's Friday. It's Bandcamp Friday. Hashtag Bandcamp Friday. And I've had a slow Bandcamp Friday here on July 3rd. I just imagine everybody's, I don't know, grilling or something. Nobody's checking their internet feed today. It's been a slow day at the Bandcamp store for good old Greg. But I thought maybe I'd go live for a little while and maybe get one or two more sales out of the Bandcamp Friday. This is the day when Bandcamp waives their revenue share. You buy something, all the money goes to the musicians, the artists, the music creators. So it's a good deal, and I thank Bandcamp for doing it. They started doing it when the pandemic hit, and it's been very helpful for me. So here's to them, here's to you. Thanks for stopping by. So this is a Fender Stratocaster. For years I have owned one electric guitar. I have a Telecaster, a Fender Telecaster, and it's the heaviest Telecaster this side of the Mississippi. And that's true no matter what side of the Mississippi I happen to be standing on at the time that I'm holding the Telecaster. For you guitar geeks out there, my Telecaster thinks that it's a Les Paul or a banjo. Hard to tell. Anyway, for years, I've had one electric guitar, and all my guitar player friends are always like, oh, I got this new guitar, and it's my new number one guitar. And they talk about all their guitars and how one of them's their number one, and then there's these other 7 or 12 or whatever that, like, you know, hardly ever get played. And I'm like, I have one electric, and it's my number one guitar. And I was sharing with a friend in the whole, like, if you put it out into the universe kind of way, as it turns out. Because I was telling my friend, Mac, hey, Mac, you know, it's like I got one guitar. I've got a Telecaster, and for years now, I've just been thinking I ought to own a Strat, man. I ought to own a Stratocaster. I should just have one. And before the pandemic hit, I really had my goal for the year was focused on, like, saving up enough money to go buy myself one. And in talking with him about it, he shared with me that he happened to be building himself a new one with his son. It was a project they were working on together, and that in addition to the one that he's currently creating, he owns 3 other ones. And he says, if you happen to be through town anytime, let me know, and I'll hook you up. And I happened to be in Mac's town, and I texted him. I said, remember that conversation we were having about the Stratocasters? How on the level were you about that whole, like, if I'm ever in the area? Totally on the level, friends. This guitar is beautiful. It plays so well. I'm having so much fun having access to it. And the day that my friend Mac needs it back, I'll gladly ship it to him. It's his property. But in the meantime, he said to me, put some battle scars on it. I think that's a reference to my Taylor 510 Dreadnought over there. It's so fun. It's really nice. Anyway, I have good friends. People take care of me. I don't think I'd be able to do this pandemic business if I didn't have so many good friends in my life. Let me see here. What's a song I haven't played in a long time? This one. You give me something, then you take it back. Tell me, driver, what you driving at. Stated your case, I thought that was that. You give me something, then you take it back. I might have guessed you was deceiving me. Now all my dreams lay across the sea. Driver, can I take that road? I'm gonna build a ship and sail it on my own. You give me something, then you take it back. Tell me, driver, what you driving at? Stated your case, I thought that was that. You give me something, then you take it back. Tell me now, driver, what's your song? A few good lines, but it lasts too long. Sorry now, driver, I can't stay. Patience for a moment, then it fades away. It kind of fades away. It kind of fades away. That's your part. It kind of fades away. Now I can't hear you, but I could suppose you're singing along. I'd like to live in the fantasy of you're out there singing along. It kind of fades away. Maybe some of you enthusiastic types are not just singing along, but you're doing the thing with your hands, right? Maybe you get out your Zippo lighter, or maybe you got the Zippo lighter app on your fancy phone and you put that on. Maybe one of you is out there with a foam hand that says Greg Klima is #1 and you're waving it around. That could happen. Active imagination, you know. And the whole time you're singing along with the part that goes, it kind of fades away. You keep that up, it kind of fades away. And I come back in with this other thing. It kind of fades, you give me something, then you take it back. Kind of fades, you tell me, driver, what you're driving at. Stated your case, I thought that was that. It kind of fades, you give me something, then you take it back. It kind of fades away. It kind of fades away. It kind of fades away. Kind of fades away. That's a very good point, Anne-Marie. For anybody out there that's ever felt a little shy about singing along at a show, well, you can shout at the top of your lungs and be in whatever key you want during these sing-alongs. Perfect situation, right? Just enthusiastically go for it. Doesn't have to be in G. Who cares? My buddy Mark Bodine, Crow's Voice, out there in Montana, is working right now at his bookstore. And he asked me for something. We were texting a little bit earlier in the day, or maybe it was email. I lose track of stuff. But I'm gonna switch over to this pickup, and I'm gonna keep the Stratocaster on, because like I play the acoustic all the time. You don't need to hear me play that. I'm having a blast. All right, from the Rust Belt Vagabond album. You might be used to hearing it with acoustic guitars and a fiddle and an upright bass and all that kind of stuff, and I played it on mandolin for years at shows, but right now this is the solo Stratocaster Greg Klima version of it on a Happy Hour Friday. Wasn't born with my mother's good looks. I've got a big head and poor eyesight. Nature's given me a haircut I never wanted, but all in all, I know I'm doing alright. Directions on the box say just add water, you can have your cake and eat it too. I ain't got much, but I tell you something, add a little love and see what I can do. Sister's got a good job, she works downtown. Brother's got a house and he owns his own biz. I can pick a tune for you on the guitar, but I don't even know what a bank account is. Directions on the box say just add water, you can have your cake and eat it too. I ain't got much, but I tell you something, add a little love and see what I can do. For love, I never do find it. When I look for sadness, it's right in my face. When something good happens, I never do mind it. I'm looking for a way to get back to that place. Directions on the box say just add water, you can have your cake and eat it too. I ain't got much, but I'll tell you something, add a little love and see what I can do. Directions on the box say just add water, you can have your cake and eat it too. I ain't got much, but I'll tell you something, add a little love and see what I can do. Signpost in the rain, I gotta find my way back home again. I wanna see you smiling down on me as I wake up under the willow tree. And just as soon as it feels I could be so safe, turn my back and your blue eyes turn away. Turn my back and your blue eyes turn everyone, no matter how thick, only as strong as its weakest brick. I need shelter from this raging sea of bricks that keep on falling on me. And just as soon as it feels I could be so safe, turn my back and your blue eyes turn away. I turn my back and your blue eyes turn away. in the rain. I gotta find my way back home again. I wanna see you smiling down on me as I wake up under the willow tree. And just as soon as it feels I could be so safe, I turn my back and your blue eyes turn away. I turn my back and your blue eyes turn away. I turn my back and your blue eyes turn away. Signpost, something written by Scott Carpenter. He used to have a band in Buffalo called Scott Carpenter and the Real McCoys. Good God, were they the Real McCoys. Rock and roll, baby. Loved that band. In fact, loved them so much, I'm going to take another sip of this chocolate martini. Back in the day, I didn't drink alcohol at all. Took a while before it came around. But these days, learning how to make foofy drinks can make you pretty good Manhattan too. But this is new. This is like I've known how to do this for 2.5 days now, and I'm gonna get really good at it really fast because I'm practicing. Anyway, hey, just because it's a pandemic doesn't mean we can't have fun. I got an idea. I think this will be fun. Switch over for a second or 3. Put that down there. Gotta hope that it stayed in tune. I tuned it before I went live, but it does have 12 strings on it, and it is getting warm in here, and I don't know. Stuff changes. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby, don't it feel like heaven right now? Don't it feel like something from a dream? Hey, I never know nothing quite like this. Don't it feel like tonight might never be again? Baby, we know better than to try and pretend. No one could have told me about this. I said, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. The waiting is the hardest part. Every day you get one more card. You take it on faith, you take it to the heart. The waiting is the hardest part. Well, yeah, run and chase a couple women around. All that ever got me was down. And then there were those that made me feel good, but never as good as I'm feeling right now. Baby, you're the only one that's ever known how to make me wanna live like I wanna live now. I said, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. The waiting is the hardest part. Every day you get one more yard. You take it on faith, you take it to the heart. The waiting is the hardest part. Don't let it kill you, baby. Don't let them get to you. Don't let it kill you, baby. Don't let them get to you. I'll be your bleeding heart. I'll be your crying fool. Don't let this go too far. Don't let them get to you. Yeah, yeah. hardest part. Every day you see one more card. You take it on faith, you take it to the heart. The waiting is the hardest part. Said the waiting is the hardest part. Sharon, I'll do that one next. Little something for 4th of July, even on the 3rd of July. Musicians never do anything on time. I tend to be early. She was an American girl, raised on promises. Couldn't help thinking that there was a little more to life somewhere else. After all, it was a great big world with lots of places to run to. And if she had to die trying, she got one little promise she was gonna keep. Oh yeah, alright. Take it easy, baby, make it last all night. She was an American girl. It was kinda cold that night. She stood alone on a balcony. She could hear those cars roll by out on 441 like waves crashing on the beach. And for one desperate moment there, he crept back in her memory. God, it's so painful, something to be so close and still so far out of reach. Oh yeah, alright. Take it easy, baby, make it last all night. She was an American girl living in France. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child, oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. It burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. See what I did there? Little Tom Petty. and then a little Johnny Cash, a little Tom Petty, and right on in to the Johnny Cash. Petty cash, ladies and gentlemen. If you happen to have some petty cash, you know, in your Venmo account or over there in the PayPal, you might consider tipping your good old friend Greg here. Got my Venmo information available here. Maybe I can put it right on the screen. I'll do this for a quick minute now that I'm talking about it. How do I get back over here? I get down there, and then watch how this is going to be magic, right? Go like that. You can Venmo if you like. You can PayPal. But more than anything right now, I'm talking about Bandcamp. You could put some money in the Bandcamp and get some tunes as a result. You could have some digital music to listen to later on. I got a whole bunch of stuff available on Bandcamp. I like them. I like them quite a lot. And you know, I'm coming around on the Spotify thing. My publicist got me on Spotify, and we have a Reminder. Reminder is up as a single. You can find that on Spotify. I know it for sure. So if that's a service, if that's a platform you use, want to give you a little reminder. That Reminder by Greg Klima is now available on Spotify. Anybody that's needed to see it has seen it at this point. I'm just gonna go to this other setting right now. Get that information out of the way. I'm having so much fun playing electric guitars right now. I'm gonna keep it up. Sharon, sorry, I do that with Shannon and Sharon is one of those names in my head that I never do it right. Sharon, you asked for a song from an album I put out in 2003 called Not a Complicated Guy, and the name of the song is When in Rome, and I haven't played it in a long time. I practiced it recently. My friend Aaron brought it up, and I played it for myself a couple of times, but that doesn't mean I remember it right now. We're gonna find out together. Old school, baby. We're in this together, all together now. Next episode of that coming up on Tuesday, July 14th, which happens to be Woody Guthrie's birthday. I'm going to see if I can learn a couple of Woody Guthrie songs for the July 14th live stream. I'll do it at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central, etc., etc. I remember having this idea in my head about Rome and Roamers. And I remember driving from Buffalo, New York, back home to Cheektowaga on Eggert Road when the chorus of this came to me. And I probably sang it for a good half a year or so. And then I found myself out at something called the Kerrville Folk Festival. And when you go to the Kerrville Folk Festival, they greet you not with hello, not with how's it going, but with welcome home. And that's when the rest of the song occurred to me. Young man setting out for somewhere, young man looking hard for something. Better make your mind up quick, or you might come away with nothing. Older man sitting back reflecting hard on how the time was spent, wondering if he'd ever found it, wondering where the young man went, saying I don't wanna roam no more. I don't wanna be a stranger knocking on the door. When in Rome, do as the roamers do. You're gonna roam. Now you're on a brand new path, traveling hard to get back home. Some folks are gonna tell you home is where you hang your hat. For other folks it's where the heart is, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. No, there ain't nothing wrong with feeling connected, like you're part of something, something you can carry with you no matter what or where you've been. saying I don't wanna roam no more. I don't wanna be a stranger knocking on the door. When in Rome, do as the roamers do. You're gonna roam. Now you're on a brand new path, traveling hard to get back home. I don't wanna roam no more. I don't wanna be a stranger knocking on the door. When in Rome, do as the roamers do. You're gonna roam. Now you're on a brand new path, traveling hard to get back home. When in Rome, do as the roamers do. You're gonna roam. Now you're on a brand new path, traveling hard to get back home. When in Rome. All right. Got the piano tuned recently. Feel like I should play a couple songs on it, maybe. Gotta remember to set this high enough so that my posture stays good. Every time I play the piano, I look like this guy. I don't know that that's a good look. Let's see. Since I just played a song off of that album, I'll play another song off of the Not a Complicated Guy album. I don't think this album is available on Bandcamp just yet. There's a couple of songs that I probably will never ever play again. So maybe I need to do an abridged version of it for the internet. But anyway, this is track number 1 off the album. It's called Another Town. There's a place in the cement where you put your hands when you were 5. All those years ago it made you giggle. Now it just chews you up inside. To think that sidewalk isn't going anywhere, that handprint is an artifact. They'll both be in this town forever, but you don't want to end up like that. There must be more to living that's coming through loud and clear. You want the end of the rainbow. That rainbow doesn't touch down here. When moonlight burns to ashes, this place just brings you down. If you can't find something to believe in here, start looking in another town. Your parents gave you freedom and affection. Your parents taught you how to make your own decisions. Hey, you're a big kid now. There won't be no going away party. You'll just pack up all your stuff. This town's been good to you somehow. Good just isn't good enough. There must be more to living that's coming through loud and clear. You want the end of the rainbow. That rainbow doesn't touch down here. When moonlight burns to ashes, this place just brings you down. If you can't find something to believe in here, start start looking in another town. So what are you waiting for? I mean, like, what is it gonna take for you to be sure? The longer that you wait, the harder it's gonna be. Just start packing, don't look back. The world is waiting for you to shout. I'm free. There must be more to living that's coming through loud and clear. You want the end of the rainbow, that rainbow doesn't touch down here. When moonlight burns to ashes, this place just brings you down. If you can't find something to believe in here, start looking in another town. 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 Piano volume seems a little bit low. I'll try to turn that up a little bit. Thank you. I am the performer, but you are the sound person. Much appreciated for your help in the comments, very much. So that one there was called Another Town. You know, I have this very happy song that goes like a... Everyone get in the car. Kale Store is an uplifting polka, if you will, anthem. It's an anthem. It's a polka. It's uplifting. It's happy. There's a happy video for it on YouTube. Have you subscribed to me on YouTube? I need to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube before I can monetize YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to me yet, if you and 20 of your closest friends haven't subscribed to me yet, please help me spread the word that I'm trying to get at least out of the 300s. I got 317 subscribers the last time I looked at it. It would be great to get to 320. But even better if I could keep marching right and clear into the 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, there's a video for Kale Store up on YouTube, and it's a happy video. It's a happy song. But the other day, I go out to the garden, and I saw all my kale plants just destroyed, devastated. I was devastated. They were devastated. It was devastating. It was bad news. And I came in here, and I could not be like... Didn't work at all for me that day. And that's when I came up with this version of the song. More appropriate. Everyone get in the car. We're going to the Kale Store. They've got grains and granola bars. But kale's what we go there for. You could buy tofu or kombucha, a bag of goji berries, whatever suits ya. But as for me, I'm going green. I'm going to the Kale Store. Everyone should eat more kale, except rabbits. Make you healthier without fail. I tell you with confidence, it's rich in nutrients and antioxidants, vitamin K and vitamin C, beta carotene and more. Don't delay, today's the day. We're going to the Kale Store. get your cotton bag. Paper and plastic are bad. Any produce that you don't eat, you could throw it on your compost heap. I don't want to preach to you, my friends. Don't want you thinking I'm a bore. It'd be cool if we carpool when going to the kale store. Everyone get in the car. We're going to the kale store. They've got grains, they've got granola bars, but kale's what we go there for. You could buy tofu or kombucha, a bag of goji berries, whatever suits you. But as for me, I'm going green. I'm going to the kale store. But as for me, I'm going green. I'm going to the kale store. The kale store. Let's go to the store. Well, you know, they're just being bunnies. They're just being bunny wabbits. They don't mean to hurt your feelings, Greg. They don't even know you have feelings. They don't think on that level. They're bunny wabbits. I killed the wabbit. Where's Elmer Fudd when I need him? All right, that's right. He's not allowed anymore. Forgot. Getting down to the last of my chocolate martini, which might mean we're getting near the end of happy hour. Could be true. I think I'll play a couple of 2-3 more songs though. I think I'll play them all in a row. That's what I'm going to do. My next live stream, if you're carving this information into your iPhone for later, get to your calendar app, get out your Sharpie, and write down on Tuesday, July 14th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All together now. Tuesday, July 14th. It's Woody Guthrie's birthday. Gonna see if I can learn a couple of the songs from this book. I've had it for a while. There's one that I know, sort of, and there's others that I ought to know by now. That's fun. All right. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must the white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they are forever banned? There are 6,999,999,999 other people who had a day today. There are 6,999,999,999 other people just trying to make their way. Maybe I could be a little kinder. Maybe I just needed a reminder. 6,999,999 999,999,999 other people just getting through their days. Peace and love are not enough. The world is so demanding. Each of us could use just a little understanding. As I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity, I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? And each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I want to know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take till he knows too many people have died? There are 6,999,999,999 other people who could use a little grace. There are 6,999,999,999 other people, and you don't know what they face. And we all want things to get better, 'cause we're all in this together. 6,999,999,999 other people. Hey, we had a day today. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking, I saw a sign there, and on the sign it said, no trespassing. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. That side was made for you and me. As I went walking in the shadow of a steeple by the relief office, I seen my people, and as they stood there chanting, I stood there asking, is this land made for you and me? Nobody living can make me turn back from walking down that freedom highway. Nobody living can ever stop me. This land was made for you and me, and I won't back down. No, won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground, won't be turned around, and I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground and won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground and won't back down. No, won't back